1, 2.
It's showtime!
Yes.
All right. What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls?
Welcome back.
We're back.
What's happening? It feels good to be back.
To be back, y'all, like that,
go.
y'all. And we back, y'all, like that. All right. Let me get this audio together for you guys. Let's do it. All right. So, what's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls? We're the Real Talk 90 Talk crew, and we're back off hiatus. We missed you guys. We hope you missed us too. And as the title says below, stop the cap. We must stop the capping. It's ridiculous. I mean, during the hiatus, we called headaches over this, man. And enough is enough. And today's show,
gray hairs, man.
Yeah,
headaches,
man. My pill cabinet, it's empty.
Come on, man.
But at the end of the day, man, we're gonna address what we have to address. Everybody's gonna keep it real as we always do. All right. So around this time, y'all know the deal.
Look, bro.
We're gonna make it go round. Okay. So to my left, your right. Let's give it up for San Francisco's faithful of all faithful. Give it up, y'all, for Silverado Kev.
Man, what's happening?
Yes, sir.
What's popping, you say in the Bay, man? Let's go.
Down below from Dallas, Texas, our little brother. Now, some say he's controversial, but I say he got a whole lot of passion. Let's give it up, y'all, for Dollar Bill Will, a.k.a. King Sersky. He ain't on the camera, but it's all right.
He there, though. He there.
And last, but damn sure not least, not just any old cousin, but our first cousin. Let's give it up, y'all, for Super Dave, the OG. Give it up for Super Dave, y'all. Let's go.
What up, Ray? Boy.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about it, fellas. Y'all know the deal. Let's talk about it, man. It's been a long time coming. And
look, man.
Oh, first of all, we need to mark this occasion. This is the first official Jimmy G free broadcast.
Yes.
Yeah, right. No one need to talk about Jimmy.
Yeah.
Give me a sec, guys. Give me 1 sec.
Man.
The Raider fans can have that conversation.
I'm going to take this time to say, man, we got to get the people what they want, man, because, I get the offseason. It'll be a lot going on. But that don't mean you get on here just making shows and make shows and just on a light campaign, because that's what a lot of these cats be out here doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just doing videos just to do videos, just spreading rumors they heard from somebody at the liquor store that just came from the strip club or something, man. Come on, man.
God.
Yeah, man. Y'all, I mean, I one thing I can't respect is anybody that just come on a platform and just make up stuff just to have something to talk about.
Man, like, clout chasing.
Yeah, quick
clout chasing.
Talking
like they in the building.
Talk about the roster. Talk about the roster. Talk about what's going on with the roster. But when it comes to
anything else
but the quarterback position, because as of right now, a lot of content creators out there just nitpicking, trying to find something to, irate the fans and have fans go back and forth with this Lance and Pretty stuff and the Sam Darnold stuff. Like, bro, just talk about the roster. Y'all don't know nothing about
real.
Y'all, nobody knows nothing. Real. Nobody knows nothing about Trace McKinnon unless you get information from official QB coaches. So don't be coming on platforms talking about from what we've seen. It looks like Trey Lance throwing motion is still the same. You don't know that because you ain't been out there. You ain't been talking to no official QB coach, so you just don't know. You're nitpicking at this point. So stop it. Stop the cap. That's what it says at the bottom. Stop
That's what the show is called. Stop the cap. And a lot of y'all be capping, and you know who you are. You feel me? I mean,
too many of you
show, running your mouth just to run your mouth. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, all these non-stories that become stories that shouldn't be stories. Man, come on, man.
Well, the cap has to stop, man. I look at it like these guys are not really insiders like that. They're no closer to the organization than we are. And like I said, here on Real Talk, at least we keep it real. And Chuck, we'll get there. And when we get there, you're gonna know it's real.
Started with Tom Brady coming out of retirement
first time, then he retired.
I mean,
I'm telling you, talking just to be talking. Look. Let me say this right quick about the platform we got. Right. Let me talk about. Let me give us our flowers right quick. We gained almost actually over 1,000 subscribers, and we ain't been on in over 2 months, and we ain't said nothing. Meanwhile, and I'm gonna apologize for us to y'all because we left y'all with some straight bullshit. Because a lot of this shit that's exactly what it is. Out here making shows just to make shows or doing shows just to do shows just to be heard. Real talk, none of talk. Don't do none of that.
No capping over here, baby. No cap. No capping over here.
For a reason. Ain't no cap. You feel me? We're not insiders either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we speak opinions, but we speak informed opinions that carry some weight versus just, well, I heard, well, so-and-so said.
Yeah.
Little Bobby cousin, from across the street from McDonald's on 3rd said that he had heard from moms at the pinochle parlor. I mean, come on, man. Just stop.
And all of our opinions are validated. We don't come on platforms and say that Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy is the same quarterback. Stop it.
Woo! Some of these things we heard in the offseason, you just have to laugh because they're so ridiculous. You got
and that's what I'm saying. I understand it's the offseason, but that don't give you the excuse to get on here and just run your mouth just to be running your mouth. I mean, you're wasting people's time, man.
Right.
And some of these don't even make sense, like Sam Darnold being the starting quarterback. Don't you think he would have stayed in Carolina if he were starting quarterback material?
Right. Well, they've given him up. Right. Exactly. They'd have kept him. They don't want Sam Darnold. Nobody wants Sam Darnold.
On his best day, he couldn't beat either number 5 or number 13.
Right.
Please stop.
And you know what? I'm even call out the organization on this note. They capping with Darnold. Everybody's hyping Darnold up. Come on, man. Darnold's a bum. Let's keep it a stack, man. Darnold is trash.
Well, I'll give him the edge over Josh Johnson, but that's about it.
He's a turnover machine, Dave. The boy turns the ball over like nobody.
The man has 90. He has 90 turnovers, which is fumbles, and interceptions in 56 games. So if Sam Darnold is the quarterback,
Sam Darnold, right?
Yeah,
we won't have to blame it on a slow start. Might as well just blame it on the quarterback because Sam Darnold will not win you no games.
If Sam Darnold hadn't gone to USC, he wouldn't have even been drafted in the first round the year he was in the draft.
And he was horrible there.
You know what?
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Remember back in the day when they had the little acronym, was it ABAS, anybody but Alex Smith? Now it's ABTL, anybody but Trey Lance. You feel me? Like they find any reason or anything to say it's not gonna be Trey. Like, come on, man. Like, just come on, bro. The shit's ridiculous. It's frustrating. Melissa, I'm gonna get to your thoughts in a minute. No Borders YouTube. Somebody had a question. Bebop. So we getting all that. I'm saying we just getting.
It's been a while. Right quick. They know how we do. Yeah, I know we got to vent for a little bit.
Yeah, we just vent right now, so we can get.
We miss you guys, man. Sincerely, we do. We miss you guys, man.
It's been hard.
This right here is a part of life, man. Like this show right here is a part of life. It's a part of it's a lifestyle. You feel me? So I really did miss y'all, man. My brothers, you know what I'm saying, they're the real talkers. Oh man.
It was hard seeing all these other shows, knowing that we weren't going on until a certain time.
Right.
But we had to have something to talk about because all of this bullshit that's been coming out the past off season.
Yeah, we wasn't just gonna get up here to talk to just
right.
to be talking. We weren't gonna do that. We wasn't gonna do that to y'all, man. So
man, us being real talkers, man, we had to come on here and just let y'all know this. Like, please, y'all, don't get bamboozled by these narratives that's out here. We're trying to save y'all's brain from getting beat by content creators who actually think that Trey Lance is getting traded, who thinks Sam Darnold's gonna start as quarterback, who thinks Trey Lance ain't gonna get a shot. Like, bro, listen carefully. Brock is hurt. Brock won't be back until probably week 4 or week 5. This is the scenario. Trey Lance is going to get his shot in OTAs and training camp, and he's going to start week 1.
Yes, sir.
If he balls out, it's over with. He's the quarterback going forward. If he's not, then we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, you got to see what you got with Trey. You just cannot trade Trey and go with Sam Darnold and be 0-4, and then Trey Lance ran a ball somewhere else. He turns out to be the person that everybody thought he was on another team. And then it's going to be eggs all over Kyle's face, John's face, and the fan base face. But
yes, sir.
Hey, look, I'm the one. We all the one ain't gonna have eggs on our face because we try to keep it real with y'all. So we're gonna be laughing at y'all. So please do not fall for this stuff, man. Please don't fall for this stuff. I'm begging y'all. Don't fall for this stuff.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna keep this place stacked, man. We're realists here.
For the banana in the tailpipe.
And we've said it's on Trey. This camp is on Trey. Trey got to go in there and ball out. We know this. We're not saying Trey gonna instantly win it, but in my heart of hearts, do I feel Trey gonna ball out and win the position anyway? Yes. But my whole thing is you got to give the brother opportunity. We all know opportunity doesn't guarantee an outcome, but give him a chance. They're not even giving him a chance. It's like, the minute his name comes out, it's, he's gone, he's trash. It's always some negative nonsense or a negative narrative. And I blame the organization partly for that too.
Anybody but Trey. That's what the narrative is right now, bro. Anybody but Trey. Anybody. And for a multitude of dumbass reasons.
But you don't think the organization plays a part in that? Like, they've devalued his name, man, with all this, we're going to trade him. We don't know. We're not sure about him.
Absolutely. They should have
doing that shit, man.
They should have got rid of Trey. I mean, they should have got rid of
number
Jimmy
10
when they traded, when they drafted for Trey. They should have got rid of him then.
Yes,
but
sir.
Now I can't give it to the organization that they tried. They tried to make the switch when they drafted him. They wanted him to be the starter opening week, but he hurt his finger in the Raiders game. Then they was going to make him the starter in the Colts game, but he messed his knee up in the Cardinals game. And then Kyle went on when they had the conference after the season and said, well, if we were going to go 3-5 and lose another game, then we was going to go ahead and just continue with Trey. But they got on the winning streak and they decided to keep Jimmy out there on the field. So I get them that. But the year after we lost to the Rams in the NFC Championship game, that's when you should have said, there's no more scenarios. We're going to cut the cord, get them out of here. But y'all decided to keep them again. So it's like I give them credit for building the roster and bringing in CMC. But when it comes to the quarterback position, they failed on that. They really did. They did good building the roster, but when it comes to quarterbacks, they don't know what they're doing. They really don't.
The spot has been piss poor. Yes.
But you know what the 49ers did? They took a chick home. That's like meeting a chick at happy hour and marrying her.
Yep.
They met Jimmy at happy hour and they married him. They was like, marry this motherfucker. No, man. They stayed in that relationship way too long. They wouldn't cut the umbilical cord.
Hey, I'm gonna add to that. It's like marrying a chick you met a happy hour doing Freaknik and married her.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking
about? Damn.
That's a no-no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
No.
But you know what I noticed as an organization? They have a habit of doing that.
The other thing that they didn't do, they did not defend Trey Lance at all.
At all.
They stayed silent. They let this narrative build to what it is.
That's why, his name is devalued,
you got
man.
a first round that you've traded 3 picks to get, you defend him at all costs.
I agree.
The treatment he's gotten over the past couple of seasons is just abysmal.
Yeah. Let's give Melissa a round of applause for that.
Hey, man, look.
We agree with you. Our sister from another mister. Absolutely. People just want to go live and just spew nonsense. We're not going to do that. So, like I said, here at Real Talk 9 to Talk, we're going to do our very best. We promise you. We guarantee you. We're going to do our very best to always bring you quality Niner content. And you don't have to be an insider to do that.
You just got to have common sense.
Yeah. You don't necessarily have to be an insider to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do this against my better judgment, but I'm hey, you know what? Look, so 187, we say Purdy has it now. Because get out of my head 187, because I was gonna say I did want to give Brock Purdy his flowers. The boy,
we're not hating on Brock.
We're not downing.
Nobody expected him to play like that. And see, and that's the one thing that's different about us than anybody else. A lot of these folks would rather not see. Okay, let me put it like this. You've heard us say. There's a lot of racist shit going on, which in our eyes it is. But
a lot of racial undertones. You're right.
We can talk up, compliment, and celebrate a white quarterback. We don't care what color he is. But on the opposite end, they never want to represent, celebrate, and and be proud of a black quarterback. It's always it got to be a white boy, man. Nah, I don't care what color he is, as long as he's balling. But as far as Brock, he did his thing. He came in. Off the bench cold, but man, you can't just say, "Hey, look, man, I'm sorry, Trey, we got to move on." They give her way too much, and he had way too little opportunity to go ahead and play to his potential. And you ask me, as great as Brock was, Trey has an extra element that Brock just don't have, and so you got to give it.
That's evident. Although I did say he was better than Jimmy. Which ain't saying much.
That's low hanging fruit, man. That ain't hard to do.
Right, and on top of that, we all love Purdy, and we all agree that Purdy is way better than Jimmy. When I see Purdy play, I see Purdy sees what Kyle sees out there on that field. I give him that. I give him that. Cause Purdy has that. He does, but at the same time, it's a sample size. It was a great sample size. We got all the way to the NFC Championship. It was a great sample size. I applaud Brock Purdy for that. But you gotta understand, did nobody study Brock Purdy before week 1, before the season started? Didn't no defensive coordinator study him? He came out there simultaneously because of injury. Now you got this offseason where you got defenses and defensive coordinators going to study Purdy. They're going to study him. They're going to see what his pros and cons are, what they can do to manipulate him. And Brock, and we gotta, if Brock does come back and play, we gotta see if he can sustain that same success after a season of defenses discovering him.
It's kind of like the Colin Kaepernick effect. When he first came on the scene, he blew everybody away. Yeah. But next season, like you said, people studied him and they started to have game plans for him, and he was less effective.
Right.
I think it's the same thing with Purdy, like you just said.
I should have given you the proper sound effect for where you were going. Now you started off one way, then we had to flip to the other side. You're right. Brock has not been. See, what people don't feel to understand is defensive coordinator's job isn't just during the season. They have a 24/7 around the year job. So while other sports are going on, they're still studying film. And what happens? See, this is the thing. What happened when the league catches up to Brock?
Right.
Because right now he's a great system quarterback. That he is. I'll give him that. He plays the hell out of Kyle's system. But just like Kyle's system got figured out, so will he. What are you going to do to counter that?
And he does not instill fear. Number 5 instills fear.
Right. You can't cheat
with him. He can beat you with his arm. He can beat you with his legs.
Yep.
Unknown.
He's bigger. He has better arm talent, and he's more athletic. Period.
That's what I saw in that clip. His windup is much shorter.
187. You're exactly right. That's what I say. Just get a brother opportunity. Now, if he go out there and lay an egg, then hey, that's on him. And I also want to double back to what Melissa said about Zach Wilson. Melissa, with the big, while I agree with all that you're saying, there it is. While I'll agree with all that you're saying, Zach had the opportunity to lay an egg. Trey's not really getting, unfortunately he got injured. So I can't even put that on Kyle because injuries happen. Okay, but until he gets a full, a healthy set of reps, where we can really sit back and see where he is. He has to go through the fire, across the burning sands, as they say. When Trey crosses the burning sands, we'll know. I think Brock, he somewhat crossed the burning sands, but I think we've seen the best we're going to get out of Brock. I told these guys last year, and I ain't saying it, I'm not being a Monday morning quarterback. I said it myself. I said he dances in the pocket too long. He got to get out of that pocket. What happened? He hung in there too long, got his elbow hit. All he had to do was step up. If he steps up, that doesn't happen. If he gets rid of the ball a little earlier, if he doesn't dance as long, it doesn't happen. He looks for the big play a little too long for me. And I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me because, everybody's loving Brock in his last 5 games. But listen, we're critical thinkers here. We're going to tell you the truth. I personally said that last season during the playoffs. He dances too much in the pocket.
I'm going to defend him a little bit. The reason he had to dance in the pocket is because of a liability that we no longer have at right tackle that missed his damn block.
But that's the reason you don't dance in the pocket. You got to get out of there, or you got to get rid of the ball fast because you have a liability coming on the right side. You know that.
Well, Dave, we watched that game together. You know what I'm saying? And so if we think about it, yeah, McGlinchey got beat too, but the faster beat was the tight end. Man,
yes, he didn't block. That's right.
I mean, so and look on that play. He's supposed to bite on the open motion by Debo, but he didn't. He had eyes on the quarterback, and that's what he wanted. And Don, you're right. Had he stepped up, that don't happen. And that was one thing we said a lot about Brock. Hey, step up. I'm like, that clock got to go off. I mean, you can point the finger at a whole bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and then Bebop said that Brock undefeated. I get how you can say that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean. Man, it's just so many measurables. You know what I'm saying?
But I truly believe that if he hadn't gotten Brock on that play, they were going to get him eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Johnson got beat on from the same side with that liability at right tackle.
I guess it was, like you say, it was going to happen at some point of the game with the right tackle being what it is. That right side being what it is, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It was coming at some point.
I mean, and look, man, and you heard a lot of people saying, "Why'd you have Tyler Croft, blocking Hassan Reddick?" We've had that same look multiple times. It was just a bad play on us.
Bad play, yeah. We didn't execute.
You know what I'm saying? So the execution was terrible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
like,
man,
why we can't say that? They know everybody blocks. Wide receivers blocking the scheme.
Hey,
tight ends blocking the scheme. Not just running backs. Everybody blocks. So that didn't make sense. Like I was saying earlier, Dave, like that I think with the right side being shaky, that was more of a reason for him to be on his toes. Like, look, if I got to get out of here and boogie, I got to get out of here.
That's true.
To me, that was even more of a reason not to dance back there because you know, at some point McGlinchey gonna give up a play. He gonna whiff on a block. Something's gonna happen. Maybe we talked about that a week before. They got tossed by Micah. You saw the way Micah tossed him on one hand. Come on, man. You can't play around there. You can't play around.
For those of you wondering, Jew will be on in a moment. There, we just heard from Lil Jew there.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Another thing I'm tired of hearing too, Dave. I'm tired of that. Oh, well, this is we trying to win it all this year. We've been saying that shit since 2020. This is our year. We got to make a rash decision. We got to do it now because the time is now. The time is always now.
It's always been now. It's been now for 25 years, 26 seasons. That's how long it's been.
Right. So that's no reason to get rid of Trey, even contemplate getting rid of Trey. There's no reason. That to me, that's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Especially Trey has such an upside. That's crazy. You don't know what you're gonna get out of Trey. You don't know what's coming. I personally think it's greatness.
I see it coming.
Me too. I see a hell of a quarterback coming. And I just think this fan base needs to give this boy a chance, as well as the team. Because I'm so annoyed with John Lynch, man. It's a shame.
John, don't worry. We just gotta hold on for that because Adam Peters going to eventually take over that position, and I'm going to celebrate.
It can't come soon enough.
I'm going to be so happy.
I wanted it done last season.
I'm going to be so happy when John Lynch is gone because I think I give John Lynch some credit for building this roster, but he's just not good long term for this team. He's just not good long term.
Not at all.
I just don't want John Lynch in the GM position. I think they'll move him up the organization somehow.
Yeah, or go back to TV or something.
I don't want him as the GM.
Yeah. Adam Peters is a guy that I believe has been behind the scenes of building this roster, and I think he's good for this organization long term. Not John Lynch.
And considering he's had a couple of job offers on the in the last couple of off seasons, I can't believe that he's staying without a promise of being GM.
Right. Well, to me, John Lynch, he's like some of these content creators, man. He don't know what. Like I seen one dude. I ain't gonna put his name out there. One week he's like, "Oh, well, Trey is gone," and the next week, "Oh, Trey still got a shot." You know, I think Trey. You know, Trey Everett's still around. I'm like, motherfucker, did you just say last week he was gone? He was done.
Yeah. There's too many of those guys to name.
Yeah, these Monday morning quarterback content creators are kind of getting on my nerves.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that Kyle Shanahan made what's the guy name back in Houston when he was down there in Houston? Matt Schwartz. For some reason he made Schaub relevant when he was there. It's funny that he made Matt Ryan relevant when he was there. RG3 when he was with RG3, Jimmy Garoppolo when we went to a Super Bowl appearance and 2 NFC Championship games with him, and then go to a NFC Championship game with Brock Purdy. So I and those guys really ain't that, I mean, besides Brock Purdy, the other ones ain't all that, because when Kyle Shanahan left Matt Ryan went back to doo-doo. But it's funny that, Kyle Shanahan, when Kyle Shanahan puts his hands on a quarterback, they flourish. So if it works with those guys, I don't understand why it can't work with Trey. Like, why? If it worked with them, why not Trey? Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant, and we went to NFC Championship game. Jimmy Garoppolo is garbage, and we went to 2 NFC Championship games. Win. So you mean to tell me we can't do the same thing with Trey? It seems like every quarterback that comes under Kyle Shanahan, they flourish, they do well.
Yeah,
so
I kind of think quite the opposite. Like I question his ability.
None of those guys could use their legs.
I kind of question his ability to develop quarterbacks. I don't know if he can develop a quarterback of today's era, man. Like, you got to be able to, run. You got to be able to throw. You have to be athletic to today's game, man. These guys are not, look at Reddick, Hassan Reddick, and these guys, man. These guys are running in the 4s.
Right. As big as they are.
As big as they are, yeah. So you can't be, one of these old Phil Simms type quarterbacks sitting in the pocket thinking you got an eternity to get rid of the ball. And now if you can't get rid of the ball, you got to be able to boogie.
Right. Well, at the end of the day, you're going to need a quarterback like Trey Lance, because you in this football era, offenses are getting dynamic with these type of players. Look what happened in the Super Bowl. It was a complete shootout because both quarterbacks are dynamic and they make their offenses dynamic.
Yes.
You're going to need that, especially if you're in the NFC and you got to go fight your way in the playoffs, and then you go to the Super Bowl and you got to play either Mahomes or Josh Allen or Joe Burrow. You're going to need a quarterback like Lance. You can't beat those guys in the AFC with something like a Garoppolo or Brock Purdy. Now, I think Brock Purdy can put up a fight against those guys. But at the end of the day, you're going to need somebody that can give you more attributes than Brock Purdy, and that's Trey Lance. You're going to need somebody like Trey Lance to beat those guys in the AFC, because the AFC is loaded.
Yeah, the AFC, the quarterbacks over there, and the quarterbacks over there.
And the quarterbacks over there are lethal, and they use their legs too. So you're going to need that. If you want to win 6, if the 49ers want to win 6, you gotta just roll with Trey, man. See what
Trey is the closest thing to an AFC quarterback in the NFC.
Exactly. Thank you.
But hold on, guys. Hold on. I got some interesting here. Hold on. Where we at?
Hold up.
Look who decided to come back in the building after we put out there. Red, where you been at, brother? Where you been at, Red? Didn't we tell Red? Didn't we tell you? Red, didn't we tell you we gonna whip your
That's
ass,
a Cowboys fan, right?
Yeah, I wonder where Joshua at. Him and Joshua. Oh, they was in here talking cash. Shit. Where they been at?
Cash money.
I hope he comes to Levi's this season. You know, we played the Cowboys there.
Hey, Red, man, it's all good, baby. We told you it was going to happen, man. Go ahead, lick your wounds, man. We'll see you this season in Levi's. Hopefully, we'll be in attendance, and we'll kick your ass again, sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. Get your ass out of here. Sorry, but we had to do it. Anyway, who else we got here? We got, 187 says, locker room loves Purdy. Well, listen, man, at the end of the day, Purdy went there. He won a string of games, man. I have nothing against Purdy. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we don't want to mess around, get rid of a gem like Trey Lance, and then this guy turns into another Nick Foles.
Hey, at the end of the day, love ain't gonna win you no Super Bowl.
No, man.
You can love somebody. You can love somebody all you want, but they ain't gonna win you no Super Bowl.
What love got to do with it?
What love got to do with it? Come on, man. The locker room loves Purdy. The locker room loves Jimmy. Oh, cry me a river. Love is not gonna win you no Super Bowl. It's not.
No, it's not.
Hey, Don, you might as well go ahead and hit our favorite part of the show right quick. It ain't too late. You feel me?
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, Real Talk.
Might as well go ahead and do it. Because I know we missed it.
Favorite part of the show. We missed you guys. We know you guys missed us.
Oh.
Was it Rumbo? We missed you guys. We know you guys missed us. So let's get it, guys. Love, man. Favorite part of the show. Time to get into the roll call. Let's get it. Hey. Real Talk 9 to Talk. Say what? Say what? It's the roll call. It's the roll call. First on the agenda, we got our brother from another. Let's give it up, y'all, for Monty Williams. Give it up for Monty.
What up, Monty, man? We missed you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Next, we got my man from Pakistan. Let's give it up for Steven Williams. Give it up for Steven, y'all.
What up,
He's not really from Pakistan. He's from Cali. I just tried to make it rhyme, Oh, my man. Reddy Red in the building. Let's give it up for Reddy, y'all.
Skip Bayless Jr.
Get out of here with that cowboy shit.
It's all love already. It's all love.
All right. And our sister from another mister. Let's give it up, y'all.
Yes.
For Melissa. Hey.
What's going on, Izzy?
Yes, indeed.
No BS. And it ain't for the BS you think it is. Give it up, y'all, for No Border Sports. Give it up for No Border.
What's up?
Roll call. It's the roll call.
Rest
we got a new face in the building, guys. We got a new face in the building. Let's give it up, y'all.
Okay,
for Long Island girl. Give it up for LI, y'all. She out here in New York with me. The NYC.
Thanks for tapping in, Long Island. Hope to see you again.
All right. My man here.
I want to go back to that point when we're finished.
My man Brock. Let's give it up, y'all, for 187. Give it up for 187, y'all.
Murder, She Wrote.
All right. We got another content creator, y'all. Let's give it up for TTB. Ted Talks Ball. Give it up for Ted, y'all.
Hey, man, Ted all right, man. Ted all right with me, man.
All right.
Yes.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Y'all know the deal. Our homegirl, sister from another mister. Let's give it up, y'all, for Denise G.
Yes, sir.
Give it up for Denise, y'all. Y'all know Denise never bites her tongue.
All right.
She don't bite her tongue.
Not never.
She's an official real talker. All right, it's my man, my mellow. Get on the mic because you know you eat Jello. Give it up for LTD, Luke.
Yes.
Don. Give it up for brother Luke,
what
y'all.
Up,
Luke? Goddamn, Ready Red, you still hanging in here? You ain't get enough, Ready? Oh man. All right. Let's give it up for Little Jew,
the
AKA,
first one in the building again.
What was his other name?
Was it JJ and K Squad?
JJK, AKA JJK Squad.
I'm gonna call him Clay. I'm gonna call him K Squad.
You got to change it up for the new season.
All right, hip hop and you don't stop. Let's give it up for Bebop.
All right.
Bebop Jones. Give it up for brother Bebop.
Bebop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I see Boss is there.
All right, y'all. Let's give it up for the one, Shun Livingston. Give it up for brother Shun.
What up, Shun?
It's a couple new faces in here, man, for the first day back.
Oh, here go my man from that dirty, super dirty South. Dirtier than Jew. Give it up for my brother Eminem, a.k.a. Memphis, Maine. Give it up for Memphis, y'all.
What's up, Maine?
Where they at? All right, guys.
Got one right here. New face to me.
Yes,
new face in the building. Boss. Give it up for Boss. Hey man, I like that, man. That's very creative of you, man. You know.
We need that creative. Rick Ross sample of Boss.
Right.
Boss. BAWSE. That's pretty unique. I've never heard Boss spelled that way. You know? Never heard it spelled that way. Yeah. All right, let's give it up for brother Boss.
Yes. Jason's here.
All right, let's give it for Jason, Nina Spash, Massey.
What's up?
What's up, Jason? No man left behind. No man left behind. We try to get them all. No man left behind. If you come in here, we're gonna give you a shot.
Brian C. What up, Brian?
Yes, sir.
Where y'all see him at? Where you at? Up top? Down low? Y'all know I go up.
I already got it for you. He right there.
Already got it.
Right. Oh, wow. Give it up for BC and the place to be. Yeah. My brother, Bryant Culp. Give it up for Bryant, y'all.
Oh, hold on. We ain't seen you in a while. Where you at? I just missed the name. Damn it, where you go, man?
I'm sorry, Kev. You know I'm slow on this, man. Who did we miss? Who all did we miss, man?
No, hold on. I'm finna find him.
Chanel's here.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for, Dave. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. 49 is Chanel.
Should be up the top.
There it go. It escapes me right now, but
it's up the top.
We see you, man. We see you.
And they already know the deal. I ain't got to tell y'all. Y'all know at the end of the day, wipe your feet at the door, be respectful, and you know what that means. Smash that like button. Don't just smash that like button. Will Smith that like button.
Smack the hell out that thing.
Yes, sir. Smash that like button, man.
Hey, I don't think we got Mr. Rodriguez here, did we?
Okay.
Oh, Willie.
Oh,
it's a new face.
What up, Willie?
Give it up for Dub R, Willie Rodriguez. Give it up for Willie, y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna find old Chanel though. Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
4:07 p.m.
Okay, 4:07. All right. It make it a lot easier.
So where's Chanel at? He's out west with y'all guys too?
I'm not sure where Chanel at. I didn't know he'd be here. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Huh.
This much is true.
I'm getting there.
Just after Monty.
I'm almost there. I don't know now. Damn. Hey, thank y'all. Y'all deep today, man.
Very deep today. We appreciate the support.
There we go. What up,
all right.
Yeah.
And he is from Guam.
Let's give it up for my man, my Mello. Get on the mic because you know you eat Jello. Give it up for 49ers Chanel. Let's give it up for Chanel, y'all.
Big up to Guam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that might do it.
I think so for now.
Unless the queen snuck in here, which I don't think she did.
I don't think she did.
No queen sighting?
None.
No, not
oh,
yet.
Man, I would have won by default, man. You ain't here. I'd have definitely won by default, man. You know, I'd have definitely won by default. You know. So yeah, guys, I got some open discussion topics we can get into. Okay, I mean, we tried to ease back into the show. We didn't do our usual, but you know, we're gonna ease back into the show, man. So let's get the convo started once again. Open discussion.
Oh damn! Please tell me that was Photoshop.
Yeah, Trey, your shit looking bad, brother. We got to work on that, Trey. What's going on,
bro? Hey, look,
Trey, you got to get you.
I don't feel so bad no more here on the left side.
You got to get Panama or somebody to do your hair or something, Trey. Really, what's going on, man? Put some grease, some Rogaine in that motherfucker.
Hey, some keeps or something. You know what I'm saying? Some keeps. Hey, look, Trey, I'm pushing 45, so I got an excuse. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know.
Yeah, Trey, shit looking crazy right there, man.
I gave up years ago.
Trey, you looking bad, brother. You looking bad, man. But we're gonna work it out, man. Then again, you know what, Trey? You know, it could be stress, guys.
But even George Jefferson grew hair later after that picture.
Yeah.
Hey man, talk to LeBron.
Yeah, there you go, LeBron. Another one.
Talk to Kevin. Don't talk to KD.
Hey man, all these guys deal with
none of that.
Yeah, hey Dollar, check it out, man. I'm checking my man.
I saw that, man. Hey man, hey, his hair's trying to do the same play Kyle. They try to make him do a quarterback draw. That thing drawing.
Motherfucking hairline quarterback draw.
And like I said, look, man, hey Trey, don't feel bad, Trey. I'm you know what I'm saying? Right there. But see, I'm 45 though, Trey. I got years in this game.
But he should be good. You know, he should be good.
I'm sure somebody could teach him how to put on a lace front.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Hey, he got that. Hey, he got that money, so he can get a high ranked doctor to fix that for him. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back to life.
Look at Denise. Come on, Denise. You Denise.
We're not wrong. I'm sorry.
You know how we do here, Denise. You know how we do. We love Trey to death. Come on, Trey. Come on. You got to get this.
It's comedy. You know what I'm saying? I Trey's still our guy. You know,
you gotta laugh.
You know.
Hey, I ain't worried about his hair. I ain't worried about his hair. I'm worried about what he's gonna do in that field. That's what I'm worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Golden arches at McDonald's.
Hey, look, cause I tell you
what Daryl at? I know Daryl got jokes.
Yeah, where Daryl ass at?
Cause that SOB, that SOB that was on the team, I would made my hair come out.
Which one?
Man.
Over there on the strip.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised with him. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, man.
Hey,
you know the real talkers. You know the real talkers. You know how they give it up.
It's good to be back, man. For real, like it's good to be back. You know what I'm saying? And we back too. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Like I said, we're easing into this.
Took a little hiatus.
I sure took a little hiatus. You know, needed a break. You know, we want to ease back into things. You know.
Yeah, we back, man.
Tip robbed his teammates with Christmas gifts. Don't you remember when Purdy was on that hot streak?
Yeah, we remember.
I wouldn't say tip drop.
Yeah, he gonna be all right, man.
You know,
he gonna be all right.
I think Trey is just genuinely a nice guy. You know,
I hear he's trying to see.
But I got the next topic for open discussion.
Man, he gonna address it. He gonna address it at one point. He will.
Oh no!
Man, here we go.
Why? Why? Why?
Here we go.
Why? One more.
That was another bad rumor.
Why?
Trading him straight up for Trey Lance.
Nah.
Stop the madness. Stop the cap.
Nope. Don't like it.
The man's still looking. Man. The man's still in Levi Stadium looking for his center, lining up at right guard.
Right.
Hey,
like you call it,
Kev. Selling it, but I ain't buying it.
Stop the cap.
What now?
I said, like you called it,
cap,
man.
Yeah, man.
Cap.
More cap.
The only man, look, the only way that becomes a real possibility if Trey, if something happens with Trey, or Trey, if the organization
God forbid,
feel like
another
Trey
injury or something, right?
Yeah, I don't care if something happened to all three of our present quarterbacks. Ain't no way Kirk Cousins coming to this organization.
Kyle loves him now. Kyle loves him now.
Kyle loves him.
The man was willing to wait at the bus stop for him until John Lynch came to the curb with Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? He loves
Kyle, bring your ass.
Kyle loves Kirk now.
Bring your ass. Come on.
That's something we just can't ignore. Kyle loves the shit.
Man just got beat by the New York Football Giants. Ain't with the lead.
No, but listen. During the off season, we on Wednesdays only during the off season. So
off season Wednesdays. We do Saturday. We're going twice a week during the season. We give you guys a pregame and a postgame.
Oh, look who in the building! What up, 49
dude?
Give
it up for my man,
here.
Yo. Get on the mic because you know you eat Jello. Give it up for that 49er dude.
Got that heat coming too.
All right.
That's right. Bang bang. Look who's in the building. Look who walked in the door, 49er Dizzoo. What's going on, brother? It's been a while. I despise being reminded before I start because he wouldn't give up on Kirk Cousins.
Tell him.
That Kirk Cousins shit is just ridiculous, man. That shit is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, trust me, you're gonna hear about it this next offseason when he becomes free agent. Now you will hear a lot of shit about it, but I don't think.
Well, that's why Trey got to go out there, man, and just ball out, man. Just ball out. Just do
if Trey balls out, it's over with. We ain't got to worry about no quarterback conversation no more.
We got what we need, man.
We got what we need for him.
Well, I also say this for this whole thing with Kirk Cousins. He doesn't fit the mold for where the quarterback position is going.
Yeah, he's saying one of those.
Got to be a hybrid these days, man. Like, look at Lamar. Lamar's literally snapping the ball and running.
You put the mold for where the QB position is.
Right. You got to bring that shit, man. You can't come in there with that old school sit in the pocket, try to read all through 4 and 5 and 6 progress. It's not happening.
You're right.
Exactly. Speaking of that, real quick, shout out my man Jesse. I know certain folks on Twitter and social media talk bad about Jesse, man, but Jesse put together a nice little video of everything they say Trey can't do. Trey doing what they say he can't do.
Let's give it up for Jesse Naylor, y'all.
Yeah, give it up for Jesse. That's my guy, man. Jesse, what I love about Jesse's show, he provides so much context. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Jesse's not irresponsible.
You know what I'm saying?
Not irresponsible.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah, you play us. Get ready to lose in Levi again.
Come on by the Santa Clara there, ready? Come on back. I know the last time y'all came, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all beat us. But Bowman got hurt that game. So, you know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Come on back.
Last time they came, they beat us. They didn't. We beat them. They came last year and got their ass whipped. That's what happened last year to them. We beat them. Look, then we went in Arlington and kicked their ass. We kicked their ass first in Arlington. Right. Sent them home. They came to Levi's last year and we sent them back to Pakistan. You know, so trust me, Red ain't too ready for this. He ready. Look, he ready to the 49ers. You know?
It's a good point, Melissa.
That's because Jesse Tight was Grant Cone. People can't see past the hatred for the Cones. I wouldn't say people. Well, we don't hate the Cones.
No, we don't hate.
You always agree with them? No.
No.
You know, does he have some valid point at times? Yes, at times, but
yep.
You know, it is what it is, man.
I hate to say he was right about number 99, but he was.
He was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was right about that.
Hey, Steve. Hey, what's Steven? That Steven say, I'm thank God Jimmy's Audi. I'm gonna add to that. Well, like we said back in the day in the Bay, Audi 5,000.
10,000.
I'm telling you, man.
You know what you're gonna see with the Raiders? You're gonna see a quarterback without a great defense. A lot of the times he was covered by the defense of the 49ers. It's not going to be the case next year.
Yep.
All Raider fans. Now that you have Jimmy Garoppolo,
they are panicking.
I have to provide you some symptoms. You're gonna have symptoms of headaches, nausea, sweaty palms, dizziness,
high
blood pressure, cramps, stress, swelling of the lymph nodes.
Yeah.
First of all, that's nothing new for Raider fans. They've been going through the same symptoms for over 25 seasons.
Well, they should be immune then. They should be immune to all those symptoms then. All they got
immune.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw him right on that dotted line, man, I said it's over. I shedded a tear. I shedded so many tears, man. I was so happy. It was tears of joy, man. It was a long time coming, man. A long time.
Then we had to wait 72 hours because the signing was delayed.
Yeah, it was
right. Yeah, everybody like, can we just get this guy at the building already?
I ain't gonna lie. Them 72 hours. Them 72 hours, I was scared. I was like, I hope John and Kyle not try to call the Raiders to bring him back. Maybe they changed their mind. Maybe it was the last minute. Oh no, we need to bring him back. I didn't know what it was. I was them 72 hours, man. I was panicking. I was like, please, y'all don't call that man back over here, please.
It really felt like it would never happen. Like, man, come on, just look. Thank you for what you did when you did it, but man.
Right.
Hey, but check this out though.
Thank you for your service. We got it from here.
But check this out though. We still gotta see him for joint practice this offseason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not like it's going to be much work. It is Jimmy. We know what he does.
That should be an easy day.
And I really want to, and I love this as a matter of fact because everybody, it was a civil war against the Jimmy fans and the Trey fans. So we about to see who's the better quarterback out there on that field.
And see, that's Steven just made a point that I've been making all off season. You just destroyed Devontae Adams.
That's fact.
He's a deep threat.
That's
now
fact.
He's going to have to go over the middle.
That's fact. That's fact.
That's his tweet. Apparently, he tweeted when the shit first went down. He was like, "Look, man, if you haven't been on my line for the past couple of months, don't be in my inbox about this shit right now." He was not happy about getting Jimmy.
Who would be?
Yeah,
Steph,
you. That's facts, bro. That's fact. That man gonna be nothing but a possession receiver. Now, this man about to run 5 yard out.
That's if he's a possession receiver.
Screen pass.
Hey, look, you see how fast Darren Waller was
for that. They already got number 13 for that.
Darren Waller say, trade me. We got Jimmy. Trade me.
I mean, if I'm Devontae, yeah, you ain't gonna be going deep no more. You gonna be Josh McDaniels about to have you run slant screens and freaking curl routes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
what's sickening y'all more, the Crybaby 69 going to talk or the 10th?
Talking about Mike McGlinchey.
I'm gonna go with Jimmy though. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe that Mike McGlinchey got the kind of money he did.
Yeah, they paid his ass. They paid him.
What the hell was going on?
They must have seen something we saw.
They pay him to be a run blocker.
That must be what
they must go run the ball a lot. They must go run the ball a lot because Wilson, he already struggling over there. He don't need that shit.
But I think Wilson's going to get it together because Sean Payton's the coach. It ain't going to be Russell Wilson's team. He's going to have to either get with the program or get the hell out.
What he's going to need to do is start running a whole lot more. Grimace over there too is right.
Well, what could they have possibly seen on tape from Grimace and said, let's give him $60 million?
Man, I don't know.
Got a bitch. What could they have seen?
They were smoking that day.
Whatever
it was good. They were smoking that day.
Yeah.
He is insane.
Insane.
It's an all run block play, man.
60 mil.
Good luck with Mike McGlinchey.
Hey man, you know what? Let's talk about some more positive stuff. You know, Hargrave, that was a huge pickup.
That was my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
The way to get rid of number 99 is I can't believe he left.
Hey man, that's like night and day. Man. That's like a 200%. That's like a 200% increase in your check.
Yeah.
So, it made me wonder though.
That's your tax return coming early
to give you more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you remember what happened the last time we got a high grade pass rusher and end up, being, damaged goods. Not saying that's what Hargrave, but it make you wonder why Philly was so easy to say, you know what? Okay, cool, take it. But
Philly lost a lot of people.
Yeah, they did. They did. But I will say, I know a long time, especially me being in DC, I'm talking about we need another edge rusher, and I was still like somebody to step up. But with Hargrave in the middle, it makes that opposite edge rush, opposite Bosa, less important. Not to say that we don't need that, but I do think Jackson gonna do his thing though.
Well, let me ask you about that, because Drake Jackson should be getting a shot, but we went and got a former Raider who was considered damaged goods. Do you think he can be turned around?
Yeah. I don't think he gonna supplant Jackson as a starter, but I do think as depth pieces, as chess pieces, because look, both them boys bought out at Clemson. You know what I'm saying? And they were at Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Bryant and Farrell. So like Don February it is reclamation projects. You know what I'm saying? And Coach Yezzire can work wonders. You know what I'm saying?
Reclamations are excellent when they work. When
they work.
Right.
We got plenty of edge rushers to deal with.
But I think Coach Yezzire is going to make Cleveland Farrell. He's going to make him a monster. Yeah. But my issue is that like you taking these guys 1 year deals, and Cleveland is he making them into beasts, and then we losing them. Isn't that what
you hope he likes winning so much, being that he was with a losing organization, that he'll want to stay. That's the hope.
That didn't work out with my man. My man that went to Jacksonville. What's his name? Kev boy. Kev was high on him too, and he did his thing.
Arden Key.
Arden Key. Yeah, Arden Key took the money.
We had so many people. We couldn't keep them all. It would have been nice to keep them all.
Oh yeah, it would have been nice to keep them all.
I do think that the biggest thing Steve Wilkes brings to the defense is his secondary acumen. You know what I'm saying? He's a secondary focused type guy.
And that's our weakness too. That's one of our biggest weakness.
I do see the secondary taking a step forward as well.
And I think Domino Lenore has the most to gain with Steve Wilkes as the DC. And he will be number 0. He will be number 0. We got to stop it.
Hey.
Oh, same time. We got the competition back. Here we go, baby.
Right on time,
yes. She's in the building.
Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2.
He's in the building at the same time, man. So y'all know like we always do around this time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know how we do around this time. No broadcast. And I mean, no broadcast is ever.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
No broadcast is ever official without the queen.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever.
I gave you that one, man. That was about you won that. Let's give it up, y'all, for Panama, the queen. Give it up for Panama, queen, y'all.
Kind of easy. Oh man,
never
the
late.
show just started. Jew in his day. Hey, Jew, give him a year.
What's up, dog?
Yeah, what's going on, people?
Hey man, well, you know the deal. You got you and Panama got here at the same time. And for those who don't know, Panama is the matriarch.
That was a setup.
She is the matriarch.
You can't tell me that wasn't the setup.
They talked offline real quick. Like, you ready? Are you ready? Yeah.
All right, well, we got to get Panama's take. Panama, the queen herself. Panama, Give us your take on this whole trade, this quarterback situation.
Please do.
We'll be looking for you in the chats.
Talk to us.
Jew, while you're here, let's hear your take on the whole QB situation.
Oh man, look, when I was riding home, I was listening to y'all, man, and hey, y'all basically said everything that I wanted to say. I'm tired of, man. How can we write Trey off when we haven't even seen the man get a chance to come out and do the same shit? Of course, Purdy looked good. Purdy had all the weapons. He had CMC. Trey didn't have CMC.
People forget about that, right?
Know what I mean? Trey played in the monsoon. The one game he played, pretty much. It was smooth sailing for him. Everything was lined up. The team was already in a groove from playing behind when the other dude that's in Oakland was quarterbacking the team.
Right.
So I say, man. Let's see what Trey got, man. Let's make it a true competition.
Yeah, and I agree.
Elizabeth, down that aisle.
Yeah, brother. Oh yeah.
But look, don't get me wrong though. Hey, look, Purdy showed out, and I appreciate everything he did. You know what I mean? Because without Purdy, the season would have been over with if we would have had to rely on Josh Johnson.
It'd been over with immediately. Immediately, we don't make the playoffs with that.
But I mean, Purdy swagged up. Purdy swagged up. I like his swag. I like everything he did when he came in. But let's not just write Trey off like Trey wasn't the number 3 overall pick. I mean, y'all took him that high for a reason.
Right. Come on, man. Just to throw the baby out with the bathwater, it's ridiculous. It makes no sense. And
then
Dave, I'm tired of, I'm sorry, Jew. What I told Dave, I'm tired of hearing this. Oh, well, we got to win now, so we got to trade him now. Don't make a rash decision on bullshit. Like that's shaky ground to make a move like that. Because we've been saying that since 2020.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy to say that we in win now mode, and you want to get them and write and trade them and put in Sam Darnold. Like you're saying that you ready to win now. You said,
hey, bro,
win now, and you trying to put in Sam Darnold.
I'm telling you now, if they trade Trey and start Sam Darnold on going on strike.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying people are being what we say in Twitter spaces casuals. That's why you're casual. You're saying that you're ready to win now, but you're ready to trade Trey to bring in Sam Darnold to start because you know Brock Purdy ain't gonna be back for the first few weeks of the season. So you're saying that we're in win mode now. We don't need Trey. We in win mode now. Okay, you trade off. You bringing in Sam Darnold. How are you going to be in win mode now and you bringing in Sam Darnold? The man that has 90 turnovers in 56 games and says that I see ghosts on national TV.
Right.
Is that winning now? No.
Stop the motherfucking cap.
Stop the cap. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Sam Darnold.
And June,
Sam
you came in and said
gonna save the day.
Dollar, you echoed it too. Trey has never had a full complement. You know, McCaffrey, Debo, Ayuk,
right.
Kittle. He never had a full complement. Elijah Mitchell. Now he can start with a clean slate. And I'm going on a limb here. And I'm gonna tell you what got Trey hurt. It wasn't run Trey up the middle. It wasn't because it was an option play. He could have gave it to Mitchell on the give. But what got Trey hurt was Kyle Shanahan's lack of trust. Let that man play quarterback. You didn't have to call a option play on that play. You can let that man drop back and throw the ball. Because apparently that particular playbook was designed for Trey Lance. But you didn't have to call that play at that point in time. It was like first or second down. You know speaking of play calls, the play calls totally different from when Trey was in and Jimmy and Purdy was in. Right. Shanahan didn't call the same games when those dudes was in the game. Like I said, lack of trust.
Well, what did I always say last year, guys? I said, let him be a quarterback. Let him play quarterback. He's not Lamar Jackson. Yeah. He's Trey Lance. Stop with all the what's that shit that play he kept calling the powers, all the quarterback powers. How many times did he call that shit against Arizona?
Man, I don't know how many times.
And let me tell you another difference. Let's remember. Who remembers the first play against Arizona? Trey's first start.
Yeah, Mitchell motion out the backfield.
Where did the pressure come? Where did the pressure come from?
The right side.
With the same side. Oh, they got Purdy hurt.
Same side they got Trey hurt. I mean, Purdy hurt. What did Trey do? He got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You got a boogie when the pressures come in. And that's what I say with Purdy. I ain't knocking Purdy. I love what he did, but you can't dance in this NFL. You can't dance in the background in the pocket all day. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work out for you.
I will say this about the right tackle spot. I'm disappointed we didn't do anything in the offseason.
Them motherfuckers gotta do something in the draft.
McKivitz starting at right tackle. Basically, you're replacing Grimace with Birdie the early bird. The shit's not going to work. We need to address it in the draft somehow. That can't happen. If McKivitz was good enough to play right tackle and be your starter, he would have beat McGlinchey last year.
Right.
That didn't happen. We still got to fix that.
Yeah. Now they did that. Now they did get a right tackle from he played with Buffalo and he played a
You don't even know him, bro. You don't even know him.
He play right tackle, but he was mostly at guard. If you put him at guard, I'm all for putting 74 at right tackle because he did play tackle at guard in college.
They might go get another guard or another O lineman from the Giants.
Yeah. I mean, I tried,
who's that they got from the Giants?
Man,
who's
to put Lil there, man. Put Jason Part there. See what he got.
Hey, that boy working too. He putting in that work.
That's what I'm looking for. Him getting his shot.
Man, look, this team is eventually going to turn the corner, man. We're going to turn that corner, man. You know, Kyle has to put trust in the quarterback. And what did I say? I also used to say all the time, I say, listen, man, he's got to show trust in Jimmy like Belichick put in McCorkle. Now, even though McCorkle ain't work out, he was given the opportunity, and opportunity is everything.
Kyle needs
boy's not getting opportunity.
Kyle needs to use Trey's legs when it's necessary. Not 3rd and 8, not 3rd and 15.
As a threat.
If it's 2nd and 1, if you need that 1 yard or 2 yards, or you at the 5-yard line at the red zone, then you can use Trey.
Situational.
As a threat.
Right. Yeah. Situational downs.
Like Don said, he's not.
But think about it. He's gonna have so many options. You got Trey. Trey's definitely an option, but shit, you can forget, man. Motherfucker, CMC ain't no. You need to make sure CMC getting you that.
Man, bro,
so you got to pick the poison.
When Trey Lance engages the football to CMC, D ends gonna have to freeze up. Man, CMC all he gotta do is bust through the hole. He get 15 yards. That's it.
After him,
I agree.
Look,
the holes will get.
I'm with that. But listen, a healthy Mitchell will help too. So you put the ball to belly too.
The holes will be even wider for both of those guys with Trey Lance at quarterback because you have that threat.
Everybody gonna be healthy.
John said he's not Lamar Jackson. I'll tell you who else he's not. He's not Fields either, and he doesn't need to be because Fields basically has no receivers. We have receivers on this team that he can distribute the ball. Fields is on he's in no man's land in Chicago.
For now,
I think
all that money they got, that's going to change soon.
Yes,
they about to fix that real soon, Chicago.
Yes,
I mean they kind of already have. They got some. They don't add some stuff, man.
Yeah, well
they got more money left, and they got draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be a problem. Yep. That whole NFC North is going to change. You're going to find Green Bay and Minnesota down.
Be a problem too.
Detroit and Chicago up.
Oh, Detroit! Hey, Detroit building. They gonna be one of them.
A problem.
They're gonna definitely be one of them.
Our division is a 2-team race.
Yep.
You got a fire sale with the Rams, and you got an inept organization in the Cardinals where everybody's trying to leave. That leaves us and the Sea Chickens.
That ain't no race.
I ain't worrying about them.
Well, they got Bobby Wagner back, so he'll pump some morale.
I don't give a damn if they got Cam Chancellor back, Earl Thomas back, Richard Sherman back. I don't give a damn.
Without Russell Wilson, it don't matter.
Right. They need Russ.
Answer your question, Melissa. Who do you think gets more of a push this year like Demo did last year? Drake Jackson.
Drake Jackson, yep.
Drake Jackson. Because they could have went out and got a Justin Houston for cheap. They could have got Yannick Ngakoue. I don't know why. In God's green earth, they couldn't try to get Yannick Ngakoue. You know, right. So I'm guessing they're putting all their chips in Drake Jackson.
Until they you know, their draft picks.
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely Drake Jackson. He's gonna have if he's that guy, he's gonna have to show up this year.
Because don't think.
Go ahead.
And don't think though it ain't over because you know once cuts come around, it's gonna be some stars getting released. So
here's the thing: this year is different because you're not going to see cuts all through camp.
Right.
The way the league has it structured, everybody's getting cut on the last day. So you're going to see over 1,000 players, 32 teams gone.
True.
That is nuts.
49er Minded. What's up?
Give it up, y'all.
What up, man?
49er Minded. Give it
I agree. They most definitely going to draft another pass rusher. That's for damn.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to do that.
Most definitely. You can't not. You know,
those are our top 3 needs: tackle, pass rusher, secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Same as it is every year, practically.
I'm gonna tell you a move that nobody talked about just yet on the interior that I loved. Re-signing Kevin Givens was huge too.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Givens is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
And you want to go with what's familiar, you know?
I'm gonna say this though. I love De'Aaron Dolan. No, I do. Trust me. The man's been balling out, but he's been improving. But Lynch, you could have threw Detroit a 5 for Okudah. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man. You let that man go down to Atlanta.
Who do we get in the offseason from Atlanta for the nickel?
Isaiah Oliver.
I actually like that pickup.
I wanted Isaiah in the draft when he came out. So yeah, I like Isaiah Oliver.
Last year,
but we just need him to stay healthy. That's been the Achilles heel of his career.
Yeah. They say Isaiah Oliver he's great in the run game. They say he gets back there and he lays the wood on the run.
Yeah, he had 2 picks on us when we went to Atlanta, man.
Yep.
But look who was quarterback.
And I could have swore for sure, man. I said we're gonna finally go to a game and see Trey play the whole game. You know, get to see Trey rock out. And week 2 killed that.
Hey, look, I said this last season before we went off the air, but after Trey got hurt, I almost went, fuck that Atlanta trip.
Oh, man.
Well, like I said, I'd like to get out there twice this year. I'd like to get out to Levi's and SoFi.
Now, the one 49er player who's no longer here that I expect to have a big year is Azeez Al-Shaair with Tennessee.
Yeah.
You know, he's always wanted to be top dog. It wasn't going to happen here with Warner there. Now he's getting his fair shot, so I wish him luck there.
Man, I thought for sure you were going to follow Jimmy Ward down.
Hey, look, I got a question, though. I don't know if y'all said anything about it, but how y'all feel about the roster? Do y'all feel like we improved, or do y'all feel like, so we kind of a lesser team since we lost so much?
We didn't lose a lot, I don't think. We're in a lot better position than the other teams.
We did bring back
the right tackle. You got a lot of teams that had to basically tear up their organizations and rearrange them. Especially
we only lost 2 starters when you look at it. We only lost 2 starters.
Yeah, we brought back 19 of 22 starters back. I mean,
speaking of that, and losing starters and all that, and Jimmy Ward, is it just me, or did the whole Jimmy Ward to Houston thing didn't really get publicized? It kind of just happened.
I kind of saw it coming.
I didn't know.
I saw it coming.
I mean, yeah, Dave, you're right, but it didn't make news like Jimmy Ward to the
Texans.
Right.
Well, if you think about it, Jimmy put it out there himself at that last interview.
He did.
He put it out there.
I mean, I don't know. There was like no breaking news.
I don't know if people got to see that interview in its full length, but that was an eye opener. The insight that he had on the team,
right?
But
he didn't want to play. He didn't want to play nickel. He didn't want to play. He didn't want to go down in the box and all that and play corner. He didn't want to do that.
I kind of see his point. after all he's been through with this organization, he felt like he should have had the right to make that call. But we just picked up a guy we didn't expect to get cut. And he did his job.
The same thing happened to Jimmy Ward that happened to Trey Lance. Right. Somebody came in, was playing good. They ain't want to fuck up the chemistry. And so Jimmy had to get in where he fit in at.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean,
at least he got to play.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Ward, it was in his contract. I mean, he said he wasn't gonna play. He wasn't gonna play corner. He wanted to play safety. So if he wanted me to stay for another year, I wanted to play safety.
He should.
Fuck. I mean,
and I think safety is something we're going to address in the draft as well.
Well, y'all know I'm on that boy from Illinois, Sidney Brown. I like him a lot. I think he's Hufanga. He's Hufanga-ish. You know, hopefully he thinks a little more than Hufanga, because Hufanga, boy, he was killing us with he was good for giving up a touchdown or two, not a field goal or a touchdown. He giving up touchdowns. That's how reckless this shit was. But he cleaned it up toward the end. The gambling.
And
it took 12 games to do.
You were correct, but my long-term concern is less at strong safety and more at free safety. Like, who is the answer long-term at free safety?
Right.
You know, Hufanga is the future of strong safety and box safety.
Right.
But who is the future at free safety?
I like to see how this.
I thought they're gonna find one in the draft. They're gonna get somebody in the draft.
Because at some point you got to trust who you draft. At some point you got to bite the bullet somewhere. Everybody, we can't live in free agency. We ain't got the money like that, so you got to depend on the guys you draft.
Are we cool? Are we cool with Demo and Ward on the outside, or do y'all think we can improve? Because me personally,
I like those two.
Hey, me personally,
competition.
Me personally, last season, some games when they got the pressure, got a little Mooney got those a little wide eye. He started to look like a deer in headlights to me.
Oh yeah, he did have a couple games. He's like, hey, what's going on, Mooney?
Let me know. Yeah,
I
Mooney
think
was definitely. Like I said, I didn't understand why he was giving guys so much cushion.
You did understand once you seen DK and all them before running past his ass.
He dominated DK the first game.
Yep.
So I didn't expect Demo to come, DK to come out and do him like that the second time.
He made him look bad.
he used his size.
That was one of them games he was looking like, what the fuck going on? That Kansas City game, same thing. He was looking like, yo, y'all gonna help me over here?
He's looking crazy.
He should have known better. That's his XT.
Yeah.
Monty in the chat made a point about Buckner feeling some type of way about Hargrove getting paid. And I think that's simply we learned our lesson from letting Buckner go.
Yeah, Buckner can't take that person. That was just some dumb shit that should have never happened. To be honest with you, man. I'm not gonna lie, like I told y'all, Lynch is starting to get on my fucking nerve. I'm ready for him to get his ass out of there too. He's annoying.
Yeah.
He's annoying. And he's a lie. He's a politician, man. He needs to go into politics.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and do y'all feel like Purdy trying to rush back just so Trey won't get a chance to try to
definitely
go out and
Yeah. I would be scared.
Wouldn't you be trying to rush back?
Yeah.
Look how Trey throwing the ball now.
Well, look, that's not only is that your throwing arm, that's that elbow. You need your elbow.
Yeah.
You need a all out there. You know what I'm saying? So take your time, man. Take your time.
To me, right now, the real battle is going to be Trey and Donald.
Donald.
Give it to Trey. Trey going to tear his ass up. Donald, I'm telling you, he ain't going to be able to mess with that defense. When both of them start getting at his ass. I don't like Donald. I don't like that move at all. And the fact
that me either.
You got some in this fan base that really, I'm like, this team, these motherfuckers, they'll hype anybody.
I would rather have Donald come in when Purdy went out than Josh Johnson.
Yeah. It would have been a better game. It would have been a better game.
Out there.
Huh?
I'd have felt better with you out there, motherfucker. We needed anybody out there. Besides Josh Johnson. Shit, put me out there.
Big dude at quarterback, man.
Oh, man.
Put me out there. I did a better job than Josh Johnson.
Whoo!
You know.
Jeez. Now another move that didn't get talked about that I have mixed feelings about is the way that Robbie Gould left.
Well, he's been trying to leave for a long time. That didn't surprise me.
But we actually he announced he was leaving,
right?
And then we were in negotiations with him.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, the kicker that's been out for a year is the new place kicker.
Right.
I just found that strange.
Well,
I know that's a Steve Wilkes.
We'll drive the kicker too.
I know that's a Steve Wilkes move because he brought his boy from Carolina over.
Well, look, what I need for Steve Wilkes ass to do now is get Brian Burns over here then.
Man, you ain't lying.
For real.
They come draft night. You send them motherfuckers. Send them motherfuckers some of them third round picks or second round pick from man. Send that shit. Let's get Brian Burns with both of them, and it's over.
Man, you get him. Drake Jackson can sit another year.
Yeah, man. Look, bro. If you got Nick Bosa, Javon Hargrave, Eric Arthur, and Brian Burns, man, the best defensive line in the league.
It's over. Game over.
The best D line in the league.
Game over.
Hands down.
Game over.
You might as well crown as a Super Bowl winner. You might as well.
Right.
Brian Burns and Bosa with Hargrave. Come on.
So hey, so Steve Wilkes, if you see this, get out there and make your money, brother. Bring that ball over here, man.
That's the movie waiting on.
Shit.
Brian Burns. That's the movie waiting on.
Well, Panama say we either gonna play Monday. Yeah, they definitely gonna make that
well, it's gonna be a prime time game.
It's gonna be a prime time.
Hey, Monty Williams, damn that. Josh Johnson was shaking like a goddamn crap game. God damn it.
Man,
yeah, I'm gonna shaking like a set of
I don't even.
Man,
I can't even remember him. I can't even remember him shaking because I was on my third or fourth shot when he came.
Man, look,
that man should have stayed on the couch. He shouldn't have been on TV. He should have stayed at home. Why they gave him a phone call? That man,
hey, look, man.
That man been on 45 teams, and you want to bring his ass up in here.
The way that man was shaking, I thought I was at the strip club. I started making it rain and shit. I was like, whoa, shaking like a strip out there.
When they told Josh Johnson he had to go in the game, you remember the movie Little Giants? So he was like, give it to Johnny. I'm Johnny. Oh, man, come on.
Shout out to Twice because when he came in the game, that's when the shot started.
Hey, I want to ask y'all this. Have y'all seen every episode of BMF this season? This episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You seen when his daddy was at the club with that woman and he saw his son. He saw his son looking down at that woman. He dropped his head.
Close up.
That's how it was. That's why when he told me that snap, I said it's over with. I walked out the house. That's exactly how I felt. I felt like Charles when he saw his son. When his son saw him dance with that woman.
The woman was grinding. He got out there like Al Green. So he got out there like Al Green.
You saw a couple of episodes before.
He saw Meech, boy.
He was trying to say goodbye to her, and then she pulled off her thing. That was like our relationship with John Lynch and Jimmy Drees trying to say goodbye. Jimmy flips up. Like they're right back at
it.
He's like, you sure you want to more of the chocolate? Like,
well, Jimmy G, I'm tell you that was.
Hey, look, I know we just came back. Dog, I got a question, man.
Here we go.
I know it's coming.
Real talkers, panel. Oh, we gonna miss number 10.
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Okay, another question.
Oh, damn. Hey, I didn't hear this.
I did see that. They signed him last week. Richie James just continues to get more and more fortunate. He made the playoffs with the Giants last year, actually as a receiver, and now he's going to the Chiefs.
What?
And not only that, he stepped up and he was the man for the Giants.
He was.
Yeah, I hate when our players go to other teams and ball out. Now look at Witherspoon.
McKinnon won the well-known weapons over there in Kansas City.
Yeah. They called that motherfucker offensive weapon. I said,
I want his legs broken. I'm sorry.
Because that mean you got to look at it. They lost a lot. They lost Juju Smith. They lost what's the other motherfucker name? McCole Hartman. They lost Hartman. So they need receivers.
They know how to get people though for their system because they're in it year after year after year.
You're right.
Evidently, it doesn't matter who's at wide receiver there as long as Mahomes is the quarterback. Because we all thought that receiver that went to Miami was going to cripple them, and they just got better as a team.
Oh, Tyreek Hill.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking forward to see as far as that. With a boy being gone as the OC, I want to see what the offense is going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Been around for a while. Yeah. But come on now, Eric Bieniemy, I think he ran that machine. And
he may be the difference making with the football team,
right?
The GI Joes, whatever y'all call them, the commanders, the Cobra Commanders.
Hey, and look,
he may be the difference
I
maker.
don't get to say this because it wasn't my team, but in the Super Bowl, for all my Madden players, them 2 back-to-back touchdowns the Chiefs scored, all they did was run.
Flip the play
with the same play. They hit triangle and R2 and flip the goddamn play.
They flipped the damn play. That's all they damn did. Yep.
Like man, they ran the same play.
Ran the same fucking play.
And you can see it developing before the ball was snapped.
And Dave, and this is exactly why it's a DC. When I get motion on my defenses, we don't chase, we replace. We bump the coverage down. Don't chase him. Don't chase him. Just stay where you at. Just bump the coverage down.
Well, Steven say Josh was getting free money. He wasn't there to play. He wasn't lying.
He sure got that free money.
That motherfucker was doing nothing but stealing money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right.
That dude ain't do nothing but steal money.
Nope.
And he balled out with the Chiefs. I mean, crucial plays too. Like, where was that guy when he was on our team?
Right.
Maybe Kyle need to take some lessons from Andy Reid. Something.
So who do y'all blame for all of our QBs getting in?
Kyle.
I
gotta agree.
It's Kyle. People gonna say it ain't Kyle's fault, but it is Kyle. It's Kyle.
It gotta be. You gotta be Kyle, man. Because for one, you calling the plays on offense, and you kept leaving these motherfuckers unblocked, unguarded, and they were just coming off the edge free, tearing their asses up.
Right.
And you had a chance to get rid of 69 2 seasons ago.
I'm gonna say Kyle first.
When Purdy got hurt, you don't use no freaking Tyler Kroft as the blocker.
Right.
Use George Kittle or somebody, but not no Tyler Kroft. Because that was the guy it was Tyler's Kroft fault who let
for that play, yes. But if they didn't get him that play, they were going to get him eventually because they got Josh Johnson on the same side, and Tyler Kroft wasn't in there. That was all grimace.
Well, my thing is have to run so.
I've always seen it.
If I'm thinking like Kyle, like you, I wouldn't run to the right side unless I absolutely had to. It'd have to be one of those misdirections or end around of some sort. It couldn't be nothing straight up the gap, not on that right side. It's too fragile over there. And like I said, even Purdy, Judy hit on Jew hit on something earlier. Remember, we were saying Purdy looked like he audibilling out of some of that shit that Kyle was calling it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Sometimes you got to save yourself, man. I mean, he just made that one mistake in the playoffs where he hung in there a little too long, and my man got to him, But other than that, man, I mean, Purdy was running that system, but he was definitely calling some of his own shit, I think.
Right.
Hey, Jesse, we were just talking about you, Jesse.
Give it up for Jesse Naylor, guys.
What up, Jesse?
What's happening, man?
Sports.
We're talking about your video you put out. Oh, Trey doing everything everybody else
What's
say he
going
can't
on?
do, Jesse.
Jesse,
Great
what
video,
up,
bro.
man?
Hey, Melissa got a question for y'all too.
Hey, salute the Last Second Sports, man. The man, Jesse, if you want context, just like Real Talk Nana Talk, if you want context, legit context,
right?
Hit up Last Second Sports, man. Shout out to Jesse, man.
Yes.
Yeah. At the end of the day, he's not like us. He's not lazy and irresponsible.
So we ain't gonna.
You don't want irresponsible content creators, man. I'm sorry.
We ain't making up stories and shit just for people to get on all the clickbait material. We ain't doing none of that shit around here.
I told you one week, dude was like, I ain't gonna put no name out there, but dude was like, hey man, I think this Trey shit is over.
And then that thing, you know,
then the following week, hey man, I think Trey mean business. I'm like, what is it, man? Is or is it ain't?
Hey,
you know,
make your mind up. Make your mind up. Pick a
but
side.
like I told you, Don, you know, they just playing the little game with the titles and shit to make people come and see what they talking about. That's all they doing.
I ain't got time.
Clickbait material. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
we're gonna tell you exactly what it is we coming with. I ain't finna trick you to get you over here to put your eyes on it. You either want to look at this shit or not.
That's right.
But listen, answer your question. I'm gonna say Demo, even though Aaron Banks, you know,
I'm gonna say Banks.
Me too.
I'm gonna say Banks.
Definitely.
I'm gonna say Banks
because
they thought Banks was a bust after that first season.
Who you telling?
Everybody ready to get rid of that motherfucker.
They made him work.
We knew Diamador had some dog in him from when he first started. He just got benched somewhere up in there for Ambry. But we remember that damn practice tape they put out and shit. So we knew he had some dog in him. But Aaron Banks, we thought he wasn't hitting on shit.
Yeah, we thought we
he was fool's gold.
Yeah.
Ambry's got to step up this year.
What's happening?
What's up, Woke?
Brother Woke, aka Mike. Give it up for Mike, y'all.
That's happening, Woke.
I want to go back to Jesse again, man. I gotta get his guys his props, man. Like, you know, he put a video out on Trey Lance and showing you all the stuff that they said he couldn't do. Every last play. I mean, it was so detailed, so clear and so concise.
Yeah.
It's like, how could you look at that video? Yeah, not, you know, and that's what I mean. How could you look at a video like that? How could you say you know this game and agree to throw the baby out with the bathwater with Trey? You don't even know what you have.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, he recently put out a video of how Trey Lance worked on when he backs up and get ready to throw. He said that Trey used to drop his hips when he gets set to throw, and when you drop your hips, it kind of takes your leveling off of where you're trying to get the ball to. And
right.
So he then posted a video of of how he improved on it. And when you see Trey, when Trey get ready to throw, he doesn't drop his hips anymore.
Right.
He doesn't do it anymore, and he gets the ball off accurately. He get the drop hip. You don't see it anymore. I watched it, and I saw the difference.
So it shows what did we all say about that?
He needs to work on.
What did we all say about that? He'll improve the more reps he gets.
Right.
Exactly.
Just get him the reps.
Right.
That's all we've asked.
Right. We play a lot of football, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look, man. See, Kev didn't become the wing king, man. Just watching motherfucker cook chicken. He had to get in the kitchen to cook that chicken, man.
Hey, Kev, I got him for you.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. We got you, Jesse, bro. We got you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Real recognize real, man. Iron sharpens iron.
Shout out to Jesse.
Yeah, shout out to Jesse, man.
Hey, that's right. And quit playing, man. Come on through to the block, man. You know,
yeah,
right. Block one time we're talking, man. We got you.
Yeah, we get you.
Show, man.
We got a plate for you. Come on, join the cookout.
We already got a cigar waiting for you.
Yep.
You know we got to have a cookout for the draft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can't wait.
When is the draft? The 20
April
27th. 27th.
Yeah, I seen a tight end that I like a lot.
That should have dropped.
It's like I wrote it in my phone.
The Tyler Croft situation.
I tell you what,
Iowa. Sam Laporta.
After the draft. After the draft is over with and Trey ain't traded, y'all get ready. I'm coming at y'all on Twitter. Don't hide.
Well, you know they're gonna do that. Let me tell you, this boy Laporta.
Iowa don't do anything but make great tight ends.
Kid'll go clutch it. Kid'll go out to clutch his pearls with this boy.
Hutchinson.
Yeah, we missed you, Panama. We
just wasn't the same without you.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of felt weird, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we a little rusty, whatever, but takes time to ease up, get back in the groove. But like I said, we definitely gonna keep the fire coming. We gonna definitely
back in the shape.
Some draft shows. We're gonna.
Damn, the Giants are in trouble. You already heard Saquon Barkley is not coming back because of a contract. Their defensive tackle is also holding out because of his contract situation.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? We don't care.
I'm just saying. As far as us, we got the only problem we have is pretty much right tackle. You got other teams in utter chaos. We are in a much better position this offseason than we were last offseason.
What y'all think about this Ayuk shit?
I don't think he's going nowhere, man.
I don't think so either. I think he's trying to pull the Debo, man.
That's part of the cap, Jew. You know that's bullshit. Yeah. Where are you going? You got about what, 2 years before we got to pay him?
So what you saying is for him to stop the cap.
Stop the cap, man. And anybody putting content out here.
At the end of the day, I'd rather move off from Debo than move off from Ayuk.
Yes.
I mean, Ayuk is a route demon.
Damn sure is.
Well, the man is a route demon, bro. And you're gonna need that for Trey. He's a route demon, bro.
But he's the purest wide receiver we have.
Yes.
Debo just a guy that could, Debo's a hybrid. And that's for nothing.
He reminds me.
He likes hybrids.
He reminds me of Hot Sauce and the Professor on those and one mixtapes, just constantly breaking ankles of whoever defends him. Stops on a dime,
man.
It just
begging folks.
Hey, by the way, I gotta check out Panama. Did you see Panama's video? The video she put out on
I did.
He was working
out?
I did.
Yeah, so you see why
the separation is crazy, bro. Like he's just a route demon, man. I mean, Kyle can get one of those out the draft. He can get one of those guys out the draft, and you can have wide receivers just routing motherfuckers up all day long, bro. And all Trey gotta do is get the ball there. That's it. It's a wrap.
Yep. Yes, sir. So Melissa says facts at Ayuk, Debo, especially now you have Kittle and CMC balling out. Not gonna lie, man. Say CMC wasn't and I'm gonna call him out. I ain't got it again, but I'm gonna call him out. I gotta go at Grant on this one. Grant was dogging the CMC move.
Yeah, he was.
He was killing them hating on that move. How? Now that she's looking at the outcome, how? I always said CMC was dope. I said, man, you crazy, that boy dope, man. He single-handedly carrying that Panthers offense. Now he's with an offense with guys that,
he's in the right system now. He's in the right
system. He ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't gotta do all the work.
Right.
And he's still working like Kunta.
Right.
He's that boy catching. Right. He passed. He running out the backfield. He catching. He catching the ball out the backfield. He running.
But let's be honest. What move have we made that Grant came on his show and was like, "Oh, the 49ers made a great move," and he don't question every move they made. He even questioned the Hargrave signing.
Yeah,
look, I understand the dude is digging, but you're digging too far sometimes, and you're just getting out of the scope of things, man. I may be
the only one who think this, but I think Javon Hargrave gonna be the CMC of the defense.
Absolutely, he's a monster, man. He's a monster. He's going to create mismatches because teams are going to have to double him.
Right. You never like. I mean, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we really never had pressure coming from the inside. So now that you got pressure coming from the inside, I mean, you can't double team Bosa no more.
Right.
Right, but I can't totally say that, Dollar, because DJ Jones was a monster.
Yeah, DJ Jones,
not to the extent of Hargrave, but DJ Jones was a problem.
Yeah, but DJ Jones, man, look at
Hargraves is definitely a major upgrade.
The one that's gonna benefit the most for the Hargrave signing should be Eric Armstead once again.
Yeah, yes, I think so. Yeah.
Because teams gonna come out there and try to stop Bosa and Hargrave. They're gonna try to stop them from wrecking the game.
Right. He's gonna be the one with the one-on-ones.
And he's gonna be the one with the one-on-ones. Remember in 2019 with Buckner here?
Yes.
He ate.
That's how he got the contract.
He ate.
Exactly right. You're exactly right.
Yeah. You get that pressure from the inside, that's going to be a boost. And once again, it's going to help your linebackers and it's going to help your secondary. More turnovers.
So I'm expecting to see a lot of stomach rubbing this season.
No, it's coming. Yeah,
well,
but I think that was a good move by them though. That's really gonna get that defense line a boost, and it's going. I don't think the defense is gonna miss a beat. I think I think it may slack off a smudge just because it's Wilkes and they got to get acclimated into his scheme. But it's the same though. But I don't think it's gonna fall off like.
Strengthens up that secondary. We're gonna bring the pressure.
Yeah, right. Top five. Yeah.
We can get off the field.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
I see us top five again. Top five, probably 1, 2, or 3. You know.
See, Dollar teams their only chance against our defense is to keep us on the field for long, sustained drives, like the Chiefs did us. Mm-hmm. Quite a few teams at the end because the secondary was giving up big plays or catching bonehead flags, keeping themselves on the field longer than they needed to be.
Yeah,
that kind of shit has to change, man. I think Wilkes gonna straighten that out. So if we get the secondary tight, the pressure's gonna come.
Right.
You're not stopping Bosa 3-4 plays in a row. That's not happening.
Right.
Nope. But when you look at our last 3 D coordinators, they all specialized in certain things, and the position group that they specialized in always excel. Like look at D'Amico with the linebackers, and look how the linebacker play just went through the roof. So we're specializing in DB play. So I'm just hoping and expecting them dudes to just come out and play lights out. Hopefully he can get something out of Embry. You know what I mean? And everybody. So
yeah. But I think we're gonna draft something. We're gonna draft something. Right. We're gonna make another move. We're gonna get some more depth there because Embry ain't it. I'm sorry. Embry ain't it.
No, he ain't it. He ain't it.
Embry is not it.
So hopefully he can come out and work some magic, man, and get something out of these dudes.
Right. Well, look, guys, it's getting a little late. Y'all know what's East Coasters. It's late for us.
I can stay up all night. Shit, I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, man. But before I'm leaning on the mic snoring. We're gonna shut it on down. Like I said, it's great to be back with the crew.
It feels good to be back
with the crew. You know, we want to thank you guys for coming and rocking out with us tonight as we addressed all this cap that's going on in the offseason. It's going on.
Stop the cap.
You know, this is gonna probably be a main thing until the season start. You know,
right?
Too much capping.
Yeah, man. Man,
we got to keep it real. We got to keep it a stack, man, at all costs. You know, don't just be saying shit to be saying it.
Right.
We beg you to stop the cap. It's not necessary, man.
Stop it.
It's not necessary. Just stop it.
Don't believe the hype, man. Hey, man.
Yeah,
look,
man.
Just sit back. Just sit back and think about everything.
Just be your authentic self, man. The people rock with you, they gonna come rock with you.
Just think about it. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. I just before we end this show, I just want people to know this. I want people to understand this.
Yes.
Purdy is hurt. Purdy won't be back until probably week 4, week 5. Okay.
Yeah.
You got Trey Lance and you got Sam Darnold. You don't want to move away Trey because if you do, we gotta play Sam Darnold, and you don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want Sam Darnold on the field.
Hey, I just want to tell the
garbage. You mentioned Sam Darnold to a USC fan out here. They just shake their head.
He was horrible there. I watched him in college. He's horrible. I'm not a fan of him at all.
I just want to tell the people, man, of the fan base to just accept some melanin in your life, man. You will like it. It won't hurt you to like the man. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Give him
it's
shot.
Okay. Your family won't disown you from liking him. He's just a quarterback. I tell you what, just close your eyes and imagine that he ain't black. He mixed. Like his white side. Give the man a chance, man.
Embrace it.
Act like you're cheering for his white half, if that's the case. Okay?
Hey man, well,
just give a man a chance.
Real Talk 90 Talk. We're gonna keep it a stack. Like I said, I was fortunate enough to meet the young man. He's a good dude, man. He's a good kid, man.
Better late than never. What up, Daryl?
Look at Daryl. Daryl, what's up, Daryl?
Yeah.
Boy, just like Black for always late, ain't never on time.
I'm gonna tell you what, Trey gonna have to go get the Sammy Sosa. He gonna have to get Villalago or something like that.
The Michael Jackson.
If Trey start the season by 4 or 5 shades lighter, oh my God, they're gonna be like next Joe Montana. The next Joe Montana.
All right,
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you.
With that being said,
And we
out. All right. First and foremost, we want to thank the Real Talkers, each and every last one of you. We appreciate you guys more than you know. More than you know. If it wasn't for you, there would be no Real Talk. Let's give it up, y'all. Big round of applause for the Real Talkers. Hey. And I want to also give a big shout out to the crew. All right?
Yes,
Silverado Cav, King Sersky, Judah Great, and last but damn sure not least, Super Dave, the OG. The Real Talk 90 Talk crew, y'all.
We back.
We in this thing.
And like I say, with offseason, every Wednesday we're here, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Real Talk 90 Talk. Don't forget that. Also want to give a big shout out to our partner in crime, our boy Big Lou at Get 'em Boy.
Get him.
Get him, boy. Get him.
Get 'em Boy in Real Talk. In the building. Jew, get us out of here.
Real Talkers. My apologies for being late, but it's better late than never. Right. Fellas, I was tuning in while I was on the road, man. Y'all was killing it, man. You know what I mean? I was hitting like 200 trying to get home. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, awesome show, man. It feels good to be back, man. I miss y'all dudes. Real Talkers, I really miss y'all, man. We back. We finna get everything going, man. Full steam ahead. Hey, look, they can't stop us, man. We're speeding, training. We just only getting better, baby. So, man, look, we appreciate y'all, man. If y'all sharing our content with other people, man, we appreciate, man. We see the numbers rising. We couldn't get on and we didn't get on and tell y'all we appreciate it for that 8K, but we're moving towards 9, man. So we'll be here to appreciate y'all for that. Yes. Like Don said, like we always say, we ain't nothing without y'all, man. Look, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for y'all because we don't want to talk to ourselves. Right. Who would want to sit here and talk to OG Dave for a whole hour with nobody else to listen? Hey, look, man. Hey, look, your team, your San Diego State. Hey, they almost doesn't count, but they got there. You know what I mean? No, they got to be a little bit quicker than that. But hey, good job, man. Your school did something.
Con.
Hey, look, y'all shocked a lot of people, man. And look, man, I'm just happy to be back. So I'm rambling, man. So
they played well. Can't. I mean, they didn't quite.
We back, baby.
We back, baby. Hey, fellas, like I said, man, love y'all dudes, man. Awesome show. To the other content creators, man, stop the cap. Hey, look, hey, let's be real, man. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we look. Just take a break sometimes. You ain't gotta keep coming on just coming with false narratives, man, and false stories and shit. You know what I mean? Just man, look, the people, if they rock with you, they will wait on you. Know what I mean? If they rock with you, they will wait on you. We just took a break and we back, and the Real Talker showed up. Our same people showed up because they rock with us.
And they will come.
Yes. So look, man, we ain't gonna change. We gonna keep being our authentic selves. We gonna keep coming with that raw, real. You know what I mean? So if y'all like that, man, you're gonna see much more of it. And shit, we signing off. Not a gang over everything, baby. And we out.
Always.
And last but not least,
Stop the cap.
Peace.
To the Trey Lance haters. Shut up and wait for the next game. That.
There ain't a writer in the world that could word it this wicked. Gary Goodrich, jump up in the ring and just kick it. Roundhouse foot to the jaw. Roundhouse foot to the jaw. Smooth operator, chop a hater down. Silence the sound, hot potato on the pound. Knock 'em out of bounds. Full court pressing them, put 'em in the box.